Dear students, now we shall discuss some problems based on prism. Okay, here if light ray incident normally on one face of one of the faces of the prism and refractive index 2, and the emergent ray just grazes the second face of the prism, then the angle of deviation. Okay, here normal incidence and grazes the boundary. Okay, it is angle of prism. Here we know the formula dou is equal to I1 plus I2 minus A. Okay, here in this concept, in this problem, I1 is equal to 0, R1 is equal to 0. Okay, and I2 is equal to 90 degree and R2 is equal to C. Okay, and R1 plus R2 is equal to A. Here R1 is 0 and R2 is equal to C, then this R1 0 and R2 is C is equal to A. Okay, so what is C, critical angle, or what is angle of prism? You substitute all these values, that is dou is equal to I1 is 0 plus I2 is 90 minus A is equal to C. So here the refractive index value is given 2. We know the relation mu is equal to 1 by sin C. That implies sin C is equal to 1 by mu. That is equal to 1 by 2. So C is equal to sin inverse 1 by 2, that is equal to 30 degree. Okay, so C is equal to 30 degree and angle of the prism also be 30 degree. Then dou is equal to angle of deviation is equal to 90 minus 30, that is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so it is the problem. The angle of deviation is 60 degree. Okay. Now in this problem, a ray of light is incident on one of the faces of the prism with an angle 40 degree with the surface. The angle of prism is 60 degree. The emergent ray is deviated through an angle 38 degree. The angle of emergence is, here the angle of incidence is not given in this problem. The angle of incidence is not given. The angle given, that is 40 degree making with surface. So it is normal, it is incident ray, here it is the 40 degree. So angle of incidence is that I1 is equal to 50 degree. Then the angle of prism also given, that is 60 degree, and the emergent ray deviated, so it is refracted ray or emergent ray, and it is okay, so it is a deviation, angle of deviation, that is given 38 degree. So the angle of emergence, what is I2? What is I2? It is given. We know the formula or expression, that is angle of deviation dou is equal to I1 plus I2 minus A. Sir, dou value is given, that is angle of deviation is given 38 degree and angle of incidence is 50 degree plus I2 minus 60. So what is this here? The value is that 50 minus 60, that is 10. Then I2 is equal to 38 plus 10, that is equal to 48 degree. The angle of emergence is 48 degree. Okay. In this problem, a prism of refractive index root 2, mu value is given, mu is equal to root 2 and has a refracting angle. It is important point. Here refracting angle means the angle, not the angle of refraction. Here refracting angle means angle of prism. Angle of prism, first one, second one is apex angle, third one is refracting angle. These three are same. Angle of prism. Angle of prism means the refracted surfaces makes some angle. This is called angle of prism, apex angle and refracting angle. It is very important. Don't confuse about that given quantity. So refracting angle means the angle of prism is given. A is equal to 60 degree. At what angle must a ray incident on it so that it suffers minimum deviation. So I1 value is asked to find out, and condition also be given that it suffers minimum deviation. Suffers minimum deviation means here I1 is equal to I2 is that is condition, and also R1 is equal to R2 also be condition. These two. So here angle of prism is given. We know the condition for minimum deviation, I1 is equal to I2 and R1 is equal to R2. So 2R is equal to A, R is equal to A by 2, that implies R is equal to 60 by 2, that is equal to 30 degree. So angle of refraction is, this is angle of refraction, it also be angle of refraction, R1 and R2. So that value is 60 degree, and refractive index value also be given. So angle of incidence, we know the Snell's law formula, mu is equal to sin I by sin R. So sin I is equal to mu into sin R. That is called, mu value is root 2 into sin R. Sin R value sin 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 by root 2. So sin I is equal to 1 by root 2. I is equal to sin inverse 1 by root 2. So angle of incidence I is equal to 45 degrees. Okay. It is angle of incidence. Okay. Don't confuse from the given data. When we remove this confusion means when you practice more problems on the same phenomenon, on the same formula. Okay. In this problem, the least angle of deviation for a glass prism is equal to its refracting angle. The least angle of deviation. The refractive index of glass prism is 3 by 2. Then the angle of prism. So angle of prism means A. Here this is a refracting angle, means already we discussed about this refracting angle, that is angle of prism. So least angle of deviation is equal to refracting angle, means dou is equal to A. Angle of dou m is equal to A. So least distance, least angle of deviation, angle of minimum deviation is equal to A. So formula is that mu is equal to sin of A plus dou m by 2 by sin A by 2. It is a prism formula. So angle of minimum deviation is equal to angle of prism. It is refracting also. Okay. Sin A plus A by 2 by sin A by 2. A is angle of prism. So sin 2A by 2, sin A or sin 2A by 2 by sin A by 2. Okay, 2 will cancel, sin A by sin A by 2. Here, according to the trigonometry expansion, sin A can be written as 2 sin A by 2 cos A by 2 by sin A by 2. Okay, sin A by 2, sin A by 2 cancel. Here refractive index of prism also given, that is 3 by 2. Okay, so 3 by 2 is equal to 2 cos A by 2. Cos A by 2 is equal to 3 by 4. A by 2 is equal to cos inverse 3 by 4. A is equal to 2 cos inverse 3 by 4. So it is a angle of a prism. Okay. In this problem, the angle of minimum deviation for a 75-degree prism of dense glass is found to be 45 degree when in air and 15 degree when immersed in certain liquid. The refractive index of liquid is. Here the angle of prism is given, that is 75 degree, and minimum deviation is given 45 degree when it is in air. But when this prism is immersed in a liquid, the minimum deviation is 15 degree. So find the refractive index of liquid. We know the formula A mu z. A mu z is equal to sin of A plus dou m by 2 by sin A by 2. It is the refractive index of glass with respect to air is given sin of A plus dou m by 2 by sin A by 2. Okay. Here sin A value is at 75 degree, and this angle of minimum deviation is 45 degree by 2 by sin A by 2, 75 by 2. Okay, it is equation number 1. Here A mu z means mu z by mu A. Mu z by mu A is equal to sin of 120, I think. 120 by 2 sin 60 by sin 75 by 2. Okay. The same prism is immersed in liquid. So when it is immersed in liquid, the minimum deviation is that 15 degree. So in that situation, that means when it is immersed in liquid, the minimum deviation is 15 degree. So here the same formula, but L mu z. Here we are finding the refractive index of glass with respect to liquid. So L mu z is equal to same formula 75 plus 15 by 2 by sin 75 by 2 is equal to sin 90 means sin 45 degree by sin 75 by 2. It is equation number 2. Here it is also be written as mu z by mu L is equal to sin 45 degree by sin 75 by 2. Okay. Here the refractive index of glass with respect to liquid. Here the refractive index of glass with respect to air. But question is that find the refractive index of liquid. So we simplify this equation 1 and 2, then we can find that So refractive index of liquid with respect to air means A mu L means mu L by mu A. Okay. So simplifying these two, we can find this A mu L is equal to mu L by mu A. How? Equation 1 by equation 2. Equation 1 by equation 2. So mu G by mu A by mu G by mu L is equal to sin 60 by sin 75 by 2 divided by sin 45 degree divided by sin 75 by 2. Okay, sin 75 by 2, sin 75 by 2 cancel, mu G will cancel, mu L by mu A is equal to sin 60 by sin 45 degree. So A mu L is equal to sin 60 by sin 45. A mu L is equal to sin 60 is root 3 by 2 by 1 by root 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So root 3 by 2 into root 2 by 1. It is a root of 3 by 2. The refractive index of liquid with respect to air is that root of 3 by 2. Okay. Okay students, we shall discuss some more problems in next video. Okay, these problems are very important in our NEET examination and JEE mains and advanced and MSET also. So if you like my videos, you like my videos and share it and subscribe my channel Gnanajyoti Academy. Thank you.